Hello everyone, welcome to your very own channel, and in this particular video we are going to learn about how to use inheritance in JavaScript. Well, inheritance in JavaScript allow us to inherit the properties and methods from one class to the other class, right? So it's more like a child class is gaining all the features of its parent class and adding its own features too, right? So we will understand it via code. So let's go to our Visual Studio Code and understand that how to use inheritance in JavaScript. Let's start. So let's first understand the definition of inheritance. So the definition says that inheritance means one class can use the properties and methods of another class, right? So with the help of inheritance, we can transfer the properties and method of one class to the another class, right? And the main purpose of using inheritance is to make the code reusable from the parent class, right? So we will understand it, but later, first we will understand about what is the syntax of writing the code of inheritance. So in inheritance, first we create a parent class, right? Parent class, right? And we use a curly bracket after that, right? And then we create a child class, right? In which we want to inherit the properties, right? Child class. And to inherit the properties of the parent class, what we do, we write a extend keyword, extends, and then we write the name of the class from which we want to extend the inherit the properties. So we want to inherit from the parent class, so we'll write that parent class, right? And then we use a curly bracket. So this is how you transfer the properties, whatever the code you have will write here, right? Whatever the code you will write here, whatever the properties you set here will get transferred to this child class by using this extends and then the name of the class from which you want to extend, that is parent class, right? This is the syntax, this is the basic syntax of using inheritance. Now coming up to the example. So taking the example of animal and dog, right? This will help you to understand that how actually it works. So imagine we have a general class of animal and we want to make a specific class of dog, right? So we all know that all the dogs are animal, right? All dogs are animal, right? Okay. So if we say that a dog is a child of animal, then it will be correct, right? Yeah. So that we are going to use as example in this particular lecture. So let's create a parent class named animal curly bracket. Inside of this, I'm going to create a constructor, right? I hope that you understood and you already know the way we write a class, right? So inside a class, we are writing a constructor. The constructor will help to take the parameters and the arguments, right? While calling a class. So inside the constructor, I am using this name parameter, and then I am writing that this I'm storing this name inside a name variable, right? Yeah. Now I am going to create a method inside of it, which is speak, right? So I will create a function for it, speak function, and it will return what? It will return a statement that this dot name makes a sound, right? So every time when you call this speak method, it will return this particular statement, right? Okay. Now this was what? This was a parent class. Now I want to create a child class, that is class dog. Now dog is what? Dog is a child class. I want to inherit all the properties of this particular parent class inside this dog, because dog is the child of animal. So whatever the properties that an animal is having will obviously will inside the dog is will it will be present, right? So what we will do, we will do that first we will write the class the dog, define a class, and then we will write extends and then we will write the name of the parent class, that is animal, right? Then we will use a curly bracket, and inside of it we can create our own properties, own method also. But you need to understand that whatever you have created inside the parent class is now present inside this dog class also, right? Yeah. So I will tell you, I will give an example of it also, that we will fetch and check it into our console that whether these properties has inherited or not. But let's first create our own also, right? Let's create our own, that bark. Let's create a bark function, and I'll say that it will return what? It will return me this dot name says woof. ऐसे तो करता है, like this is the way your dog speak, right? Yeah. So class dog extends animal. Now it is also having its own property of bark, and this is how it speaks, right? It will return this particular statement. Now let's create a object using this particular child class. So let's say let d equals to, use a new keyword, and then we will use dog. Dog is what? Dog is this class, and we will create a bracket, and inside of it I will write Tommy. Now when I'm sending this Tommy to this dog, right, I have not created any constructor for this dog, but still it will accept this argument. Why? Because all the constructor and all the function whatever you have written inside this particular class is now the part of this child class also. So when I'm writing this argument, it is going inside this constructor, and it is storing this particular uh, argument inside this name variable. And now further we are going to get this particular function and this particular function for this d, for this particular dog which we have created, right? So let's name it dog1, right? Yeah. Now if I print it like console.log, I say that dog1 dot speak, right? Speak is what? Speak is a method present in the parent class. But now if I'm using it with the dog, which is a child class, what it will show? Let me show you. It will show me that Tommy makes a sound. Yes, that's true, because in the speak function we have written the same, that this dot name will get this Tommy and makes a sound. So this is returning this particular statement. Now if I write something which already it have, that is this property. So if I write console.log, and inside of it if I am writing dog one dot bark, right? Bark. Now if I see in my console, you can see Tommy says woof. This is the method which I made inside this particular child class. So dog one, right? So dog one is having both the properties of child and the parent class. Got it? Yeah. So this is how you create your own class, and with the help of that class we inherit the properties inside another class, and we create our own object. We can create more objects like that with the help of these classes, like let dog2 equals to new keyword, then dog, and inside of it we put a bracket, and then we name it anything like Sheru, right? Yeah. Now if I do the same thing here, like dog2 dot bark, it will work same, because Sheru says woof. Why? Because whatever the class you have created, you can create multiple objects with that class, and all those objects will have the same features that you put inside that classes, right? So here we understood the main thing, that how we inherit the properties of the parent class inside the child class. This is what you call inheritance. I hope you understood the concept very clearly, and this is how you use it. I hope that you like the content. If you like the content, then make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. We'll meet in the next lecture very soon. Till then, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye.